Hey everybody, I'm Matt Hill. I'm here in Long Beach, California. I'm a carpetbagger, officially. The Oklahomans came out here in the Dust Bowl, and many of them never left. Lots of them went back to Oklahoma, but I came out here to look for amazing business partners and to find oil and gas wherever I can, and just appreciate all we have in this country that produces affordable, reliable, and abundant energy. And behind me, Long Beach, you are very in particular a huge contributing factor to our natural resources and human flourishing. So everybody in Long Beach, everybody in California that's in oil and gas, thank you so much. I'm very honored to be here. Most importantly for me, I get introduced to amazing people that cover a spectrum of things that they do out here. They're directly or indirectly involved in oil and gas. So introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Leslie. I'm with Redline Fire Solutions, and we focus on all natural fire solution products for the oil and gas industry, as well as the battery and other natural and man-made hazards.
That's perfect. So and this is why I tell everybody over and over again, and I've got sentimental about it, and I lecture people on all the time. Network. I'm going to the Natural Disasters Expo here in Anaheim, and lo and behold, a couple of connections on LinkedIn, and boom, I get to meet Les. And now you've driven me around all day today, showing me all the oil and gas sites, the offshore platforms, the refineries, the right here on Signal Hill, right where we're at.
Correct, Signal
Hill. So right here on Signal Hill, lots and lots of pump jacks going on. They've got workover rigs, running. But there's a tremendous amount of oil and gas activity just here in Long Beach alone. And tell everybody where you grew up.
I grew up here in Southern California, and I've been here my whole life. And this is home. And I've been in Long Beach now for 33 years, and this part of Signal Hill is basically, it's an oil city. It originally separated from Long Beach, and Long Beach completely surrounds it. It's like the country in Africa, Lesotho. And so this city was actually founded by oil companies, and you can see by the display behind us that they're paying homage to that. And this whole hilltop we're on is filled with memorials and statues and things along that line. And it's a really neat part of our history that gets overlooked or is shunned in today's society. But yeah, I love it here. I love the weather, and I'm blessed to be here, and lots of opportunity here. And meeting you was amazing.
Yeah, we've had a blast.
Yeah, it's figuring out that we both have what am I trying to say?
Kindred spirits. Kindred spirits, for sure. And I want to, take your story in, because, it's special to me, getting to spend the day with you. But what's your background in business?
Fire. I've been in the fire industry coming up on 30 years. I've specialized in chemical fire suppression systems. I've avoided water completely. But I liked specializing in niche industries. I felt it was a better way to make a living, and less people are focusing on it. So I think true smart business people really focus on niches. They find ways to make money, that other people aren't thinking of. And honestly, with your product and our product, it's a beautiful marriage.
Yeah,
between the two.
Yeah, we have deployment. You have product, and by all means, chemical, coming from petrochemicals, coming from petroleum, oil and gas. We met a worker earlier coming off of a boat from right out here at Long Beach. Was that Long Beach Pier, Seal Pier?
Yeah, Seal Beach Pier.
Seal Beach Pier. He was. You guys will see the podcast. He walked off the boat. We're cheering for him. I don't think he'd ever had a greeting like that when he came.
Probably not.
Off the boat.
Yeah.
But that's my rock star. That's my movie star. I wanted to hold up a sign for an oil and gas worker coming in off a shift and saying, "Hey, thank you for what you do."
They look like they enjoyed it. They really did.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
They appreciated it. It was actually nice to see. You could tell it was kind of something he hadn't really experienced before, but he enjoyed it.
I mean, everybody should get 10 hugs a day. I'm in the right place, right?
Yeah, you're in the right place.
So, what do you see moving forward in what you do and what I do, marrying one another? Because we're, again, sentimental, but it's also coming from all kinds of angles. The government, insurance companies, just in general, demand for a better safety culture.
That's right. That's right. And in our company, our original goal was, when we first started, was, it was a chemist wife who was trying to make products for fire chief husband, and so she wanted to not poison him and put out fires, as quickly as possible with the least amount of damage to the environment and to her husband and the other firemen that she loves. And literally, where I see our business is going is I see it going in two different ways. I see it with our AFFF replacement that we, by the time we're done with our testing here in about a month and a half, we will have arguably an equivalent. I believe we actually might come out better than the original fluorinated foam. So that I'm really excited about. I mean, our hold time is well beyond what AFFF was, the original was created by 3M.
Firefighters.
Yeah, we're not.
I've got skin in the game.
Yeah. I mean, and in these products, when I say they're natural, a majority of the products that we make you can actually drink. Not all of them, but the hazard level is very, very low.
We're in one gas. You can drink anything if you're brave enough.
Well, that's and then the other area I see our company going is with lithium ion.
There we go. This is why I wanted you to stay tuned.
Battery energy storage systems, the best systems.
My podcast and everybody out there, energy literacy, and we have seen like, hey, look, if there's going to be a demand for these EV vehicles, we're talking enormous amounts of energy, and enormous amounts for them stored energy, which means enormous capacity for catastrophe.
Yes, very big ones, and they've got one in Northern California. We actually do. I mean, we don't control the fire; we put it out. I mean, we created a product called Thermal Stop, Redline Fire Solutions, and it literally Thermal Stop. It literally stops it. It stops thermal runaway. We did a direct injection in an 12 volt full size car battery, complete extinguishment, protected the undamaged cells, and absorbed the runaway energy. It's actually the solution. So I'm really looking forward to some upcoming events that we've got coming on where we're going to be doing some shows where we're going to be comparing apples to apples with other people's products and showing the best case practices with all the tools out there, such as your product and our product married together and all the other stuff out there, and really showing deployment and solution. Exactly. And so that's going to be some pretty amazing stuff.
But look where else we're going to go with it. I mean, if the shipping is going to start, maybe some of them are going electric. Aviation. There's obviously railroads. I mean, there's just no end to this. Is why we network. This is why we do this. Go out, introduce yourself to others. Go out and introduce yourself to your neighbor. Have your neighbors and meet each other.
Yeah, and be open to conversations. Be open to conversations because you're talking about things, and all of a sudden you discover something. I discovered something this morning that I didn't realize. Of actually products, and I thought I knew your products, and I realized, oh, you have this, and then all of a sudden I realized, oh my God, there's another opportunity.
Yeah, I have the little, the medium, the big. Just like fairy tales.
Yeah, it's I see some really good things coming out of this. So.
Well, what do you think? The stance on California is for energy. Where do you see everybody out here? For me in Oklahoma, I see my sister's in real estate. She's like, man, about half the people I get calls from
are from here,
are from California. But what I really see is, not that California doesn't need less energy. The hockey sticks are going up.
Yeah,
they need more energy. But where you showed me this morning, tell everybody about the boats coming in. Those harbors are filled with boats coming in.
Filled with what?
Filled with oil, but not from all of the drilling we have right here.
Yeah, it's coming in from other countries, obviously, friendly ones, not friendly countries, and they literally, I wish we had a better view out here today, because there's a good 3 or 4 of them. All these shipping lanes, just in and out, filled with oil. And we've done work on some of the farms where they bring them in and they plug it in and they empty it into the farms, and it's just. It's interesting. It's interesting the amount of work that takes to bring the oil in, and if we just use the resources that were here, it would save us so much money. And
because in my head, I
put people to work too.
I thought it was just that little Bakersfield area that had oil and gas.
That's a nice spot. It's all over the place.
All over California. You have vast amounts of molecules beneath your feet that you could just pop in a little straw. You don't need to cover every beautiful mountain out here with windmills and solar panels that are inefficient.
Santa Barbara has I don't know the exact number, but I'm going to tell the story basic. It's we have so much oil pressure and oil, from what I've been told, that it naturally just comes out and it comes up on the beach. And so you'd be considered over a certain amount of years. It was a story I read, and I don't know how factual it is, but like after every 5 years, it's the equivalent of like the Exxon Valdez back in the day, and it's just from natural oil. Coming out from in the ocean up out of the water and then coming up. It's
thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah, there's certain places where it comes to the surface. I mean, it's
Or millions, depending on what you believe with your, religion system.
Right.
I don't question anybody on that stuff, but I just want them to know that energy is out there, ready to be had, right here beneath our feet. On Signal Hill, if you want.
Yeah, they're still pumping.
And look, airplanes, they need oil and gas too. Everything out here that I've driven by is oil and gas based.
Yeah.
All this beautiful town, surfboards, the food, the fishing, fish tacos. You can't get out there in the ocean to go get my fish for my fish tacos without oil and gas.
No, you can't. You probably would want to go a
Or
little farther out.
Or our sweet sunglasses to walk around. Man, if you're a movie star and you're in California, you have cool sunglasses, you can take an oil and gas worker.
There you go.
All right. Well, one more time, what's your website?
It is redlinefiresolutions.com.
Support him. He supports energy. And are you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I am. Leslie Rowe, Redline Fire Solutions on LinkedIn.
Do me a favor, everybody, click on the blue marker. I've tagged him. Go follow him. Say thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
God bless you, buddy.
God bless you too, brother.
We'll see you next time. Take care. God bless you.
God bless.